It's going to be terrible. That's inevitable. Hello future self and anyone else watching. Basically decided to make a YouTube channel about my journey through life. So I've basically decided to make a YouTube channel where at minimum I upload one video a week, and that video is basically either an update or a lesson or something I've learned, something that I need to tell myself, and it's basically going to be a log of my path through whatever's going on at the time. I listened to a podcast by Tim today, and he said that you don't find yourself, you create yourself. And that sounded fairly inspiring, so I thought I would just start recording. Russia has just attempted to invade Ukraine, and my thoughts are with anyone who is marred by that conflict or any other conflict in the world. It's obviously deeply saddening to hear about. I think the thing that's best about creating a kind of video log online is the fact that it's almost timeless. My name is Cameron Bruce. I am currently a barista in a coffee shop in Scotland. They're absolutely fantastic unorthodox roasters. We love them. My day today has looked very relaxed because I'm on my day off. I went to the gym and spent an hour doing a cycle of sauna, cold shower, steam room, cold shower, and then repeat for just over an hour. So there's a myriad of benefits to that, but I'm feeling pretty relaxed right now. I would recommend to anyone who is suffering from any kind of chronic pain or fancies a kind of release from everyday stresses. It's a very useful tool for relaxation, longevity, and peace of mind. I've just started a 3-day fast, which I plan to do every month for the rest of my life. It's another longevity tool that my boys Peter Attia, Tim Ferriss and David Sinclair all mention often about improving health span and lifespan, controlled stress response in the body, also known as autophagy, which tends to set in after about 48 hours of not eating any food. You can still drink water, but the key is no food for at least 48 hours. It almost acts like a hard reset on the body and the digestive system, and helps to rejuvenate and replace damaged proteins in the body, which are the kind of key to aging. Like, the damaged proteins then try and multiply and cause more damage and lead to cancers and diseases. So the idea is fasting for 2 days at least every kind of month, or one longer fast a year. That, along with good diet, good sleep, plenty of hydration and exercise, and you should live a fairly long and happy life. Happy, obviously, not coming from the external, but coming from within. Okay, let's get round to my favourite podcast of the week, which was Boyd Varty, the Safari lion tracker, on Tim Ferriss's podcast, and it was just one of the funniest podcasts I've ever listened to. That man can tell a story. I've got a large drive to go on in Safari because of Boyd Varty. Okay, so that's my favourite podcast of the week. The book I have just read and would recommend to anyone who is in the kind of spiritual game is One Blade of Grass by Henry Shukman, a Zen memoir. It's a fantastically well written book on Henry's path to different awakenings in life and his journey through kind of his struggles and his path to finding Zen, which then helped his life blossom into what it is now. Fantastically inspiring, poetic. Yeah, great read all round. Highly recommend. Okay, here's a piece of advice for myself now. Got to end with a piece of advice. Okay, so at the end of each of these logs, I'm going to give myself a piece of advice that I need to try and follow for life and the week, hopefully, at least the next few hours. Inspiration from the Dalai Lama, and he says that you want to treat everyone as an old friend. And so I'm taking that piece of advice and I'm going to try and apply it in a mindfulness sense to absolutely everything that comes up in my experience. So whether that be thoughts, feelings, pains, anything like that. And I'm going to try and view it from a space of compassion and awareness. Okay, anything else I want to say? Yeah, so this is basically the first video that I'm going to put out. It's going to be terrible. That's inevitable. I've never recorded myself before. But yeah, it's going to be a journey. Who knows what kind of journey. I wish anyone out there the best of days. I wish myself a fantastic day. Have a good one.